wood, and we are even called in the court of law to testify when it is a police case or a CBI case. In such cases, we are even called there to testify because some samples would be confiscated and it comes to us for testing. So that is wood identification. The other part is wood seizing and preservation. What is seizing? Once you cut a piece of wood from the forest or anywhere, you cannot use it directly. You need to season it. Season it means you have to remove the moisture in it. Otherwise, the wood will bend, it will crack, it will split. So that is seasoning. After it is seasoned, then you have to give a treatment to it so that you can increase its lifespan. So all this comes under seasoning and preservation. And how best you can do the preservative without a chemical. Using coconut shell oil, cashew nut shell oil, neem oil. These are all good preservatives, eco-friendly preservatives, biodegradable preservatives. So all those we are using, working on them in this institute. And then we are working on wood modification, giving heat treatment and chemical treatment so that you can change the entire characteristics of the wood. Like once you give a thermal treatment, the thermal treatment is nothing but heat treatment. The entire properties of the wood can be changed to such an extent that its aesthetic look changes. Even eucalyptus will look like rosewood. The entire look of the wood will change. So you can use it for wall panels and those things. Okay? And chemical treatment is good when you are using it for doors and windows because they are often exposed to UV radiations. And then we work here on a new age material called as wood polymer composite. What is wood polymer composite? Wood and plastic are mixed together using a catalyst, a coupling agent. So once we do that, you get a new age material called as wood polymer composite. These can be used for various uses like your staircase railings, swimming pool decks, because we are using agro waste. We are not cutting trees for that. Agro waste like maize husk, rice husk, bamboo powder, all these are mixed with plastic granules that come out as a waste in the plastic industry. So the two you mix, check for its properties like load bearing capacity, tensile strength, all those things, and then you can use it for different purposes. Especially if you see in malls and other hotels where there are swimming pool, you will see some blocks, strips, brown color strips with ridges. They are all wood polymer composite. Nothing happens. They are weather safe. So they are very safe to use on swimming pool decks. They are very much used in those areas. Okay. Apart from that, we have another campus in Pune where they are working on the industrial part. That is the plywood. I pledge to make all possible changes in my daily life to protect the environment. I also commit to continuously motivate my family, friends and others about the importance of environmentally friendly habits.
How long they are. Like availability of sample only is difficult, but what kind of sample we get also, so it varies. From one tree to one tree also it varies. Okay, so this is nanodrop. That is for DNA quantification. For DNA quantification, we'll be using this nanodrop. That is biospectrometer. Why do we call it as nanodrop? Okay, it is observed the result what you are getting in nanograms. Okay, that range, observance range also. Same thing. You put your range, then you put your sample, the light passes through it and you get your reading. Same thing only will happen. Only thing is the wall. Okay. So this now we got your DNA. So if it is more, you will dilute accordingly and then you will proceed for your PCR. So in PCR also, according to your objective, you will takes around 1.5 hours. After that, the gel is taken up and kept it on it. is your DNA tech. It is 1000. I'm working in the tissue culture laboratory. Okay, this is whatever you are standing here. This is a tissue culture laboratory. That is the main tissue culture laboratory is having a different compartment should be there. That is the necessary. First one is media preparation room. Second one is storage room, and next inoculation room and growth chamber. This should be the infrastructure for the tissue culture laboratory. Okay. First, what do you mean by tissue culture? Anybody know? Tissue culture is nothing but whatever that is endangered species or whatever you want to do in a large quantity. Okay, to shake properly and bring the proper row. Okay, in a large quantity, if you want to extract something mixed, we will use a bioreactor. This is called as bioreactor. For example, testing. Okay, next, this is a culture room or growth room.
कैटवॉक होता है थोड़ी बड़ा बंदी सर
Hi ma'am.
ये बल्ब में फोन नहीं थोड़ा मैम वीडियो पर तो
वो ठीक है.
Or pest control. You see, this are the things. This white is this corner. This is downy mildew or housing mildew. It is a type of fungal disease. When it comes, it is a moist condition. When it's a moist, humid condition, that can. So we have different types of insecticides and pesticides. You can say the natural as well as artificial or man-made pesticides also we are using. We are using the hexaconazole. It's a compound which can control it. Apart from this, copper oxychloride (COC) is also qualified. Another is there sulfur, dry sulfur powder. That will also work. Wait for a minute. I will call this. So this is very vulnerable to this type of climatic condition. Humid and fungal, fungal mildew and downy mildew. Both is subsequently it will come one by one. Once it comes, then so we have to control it. Before that, it's spread very fast. It's spread like anything. When it spread, your plant will become weak and go to that. And apart from this, some root rotting diseases are also vulnerable. So when you put the water, its color will start rotting. So we always suggest to the farmers, those who are not in this accumulation, because it has a mechanism. It's not only support the plant mechanical support to the plant tree to grow, as to stand in the field, and also it's a secondary metabolites forming. That fragrance and the oil in the sandal is a secondary metabolite. Okay, primary metabolite, secondary metabolite is the material. So if you don't know, you just Google it or read it. That's all. These are the very important parts, the basic important. So this way, this plants has their mechanism to defend, to make themselves protect from the any insect or pests attack. So this secondary metabolites is a compound actually, in form of compound. What if we have in the sandalwood oil, it is 3 or 4 types of compounds are there. So santalol and the beta, alpha santalol and beta santalol is the 2 major components in the oil of the sandalwood. So there it gives the fragrance. Due to that, it gives the fragrance. Alpha santalol and beta santalol. Okay. So these are the basic information about it. Anything else?
Students, you can make a move.